This story goes back many years. On the edge of a deep, quiet forest, there lived a poor woodcutter and his deeply faithful wife in a small, fragile hut. Poverty was their constant companion. Every day, the woodcutter would head into the forest, chop wood under the harsh sun, and earn just enough to survive. Some days they managed a full meal. Other days, they went to bed with nothing but water. But what was truly remarkable was this: despite all the hardship, his wife never complained. There was always a strange sense of peace on her face, as if her heart was anchored in something far greater than worldly comfort. One day, while cutting wood deep inside the forest, the woodcutter stumbled upon something mysterious, something that could erase all their struggles in an instant. But instead of feeling joy, he felt fear. That evening, when he returned home empty-handed, his wife immediately noticed something was wrong. His face looked pale, his hands trembled. Gently, she handed him a glass of water and asked, "What happened today?" Taking a deep breath, the woodcutter told her everything. Earlier that day, exhausted and thirsty under the scorching heat, he had wandered deep into the forest and rested beneath an ancient tree. While sitting there, he noticed loose soil near the roots. Curious, he dug a little with his axe, and what he found left him stunned. Buried beneath the ground was an old copper pot filled to the brim with gold coins. For a moment, his heart raced with excitement. He imagined a life free from hardship. No more endless labor, no more hunger, no more torn clothes for his wife. But then, a thought struck him. This isn't mine. Fear replaced his excitement. His conscience wouldn't let him take it. After standing there for a long time, torn between need and honesty, he made a decision. He covered the pot again and walked away. As he finished telling the story, he looked at his wife, expecting disappointment, maybe even anger. But instead, she smiled. Calmly, she said, "Do you know something? What Allah has given us is already enough for us. If we bring someone else's wealth into our home, will it truly bring us peace? No, it will only take away the peace we already have." The woodcutter was speechless. Then she gave him advice he never expected. "Go back tomorrow," she said, "but not to take the gold. Watch from a distance, see if someone is searching for it. If no one comes, then leave it as it is." The next day, he returned to the same spot and waited quietly. After some time, he saw an elderly merchant walking through the forest, crying in distress. "My life's savings! I've lost everything in this forest!" the man cried. At that moment, the woodcutter understood. Without hesitation, he stepped forward and guided the merchant to the hidden spot. When the man uncovered the pot and saw his gold again, tears of relief filled his eyes. Overwhelmed with gratitude, the merchant offered the woodcutter a handful of gold coins as a reward. But the woodcutter gently refused. "I'm sorry," he said, "but my wife taught me that true blessings come only from what we earn with honesty." The merchant was deeply moved. In a world full of greed, he had found a rare integrity. After a moment of thought, he said, "I am an old man with a large business, but no one I can truly trust. Will you come to the city and work with me? We will share the profits equally." The woodcutter returned home and told his wife everything. She smiled and thanked Allah. "Do you see? This is how Allah rewards honesty. If you had taken that gold, we might have lived in fear forever. But today we have been given an honorable path." Soon after, they moved to the city. Their poverty came to an end, but their values never changed. The woodcutter became a successful businessman, yet he never forgot the small hut where they once lived with peace, despite having so little. Because in the end, true contentment isn't found in wealth. It's found in honesty, patience, and trust in God. Life will always test us, but those who stay patient and hold on to their faith, they are the ones who truly succeed. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to like this video and share it with someone who needs a reminder today. Let me know in the comments, have you ever faced a moment where you had to choose between what's easy and what's right? And if you enjoy meaningful faith-based stories like this one, make sure to subscribe and join our growing community. Until the next story, stay honest, stay patient, and may peace always find your heart.